Today we're gonna make a classic donut glaze. This is my go-to standard recipe for all of my donut glazes. This is great for cake donuts or yeasted donuts or my Krispy Kreme copycat. This is the base recipe for any sort of flavoring you want. So you can add any extract that you want. We're gonna make a classic vanilla today, but the world is your oyster. Let's get into it. So, super easy. We've got confectioner's sugar. We've got salt. This is kosher salt. Just tempers some of that sweetness. And then we've got milk. So I'm gonna start, kind of slowly. I'm gonna use all of it, but I just don't wanna overwhelm my 10X. And I just start in the center and shake in more as I need. Okay, and then I'll add the rest. You just really want to get it all incorporated. Now you don't want to, look at this and think, oh, this is too thick to glaze my donut. This is meant to be glazed warm. So you can either warm your glaze or you can dip a warm donut in the glaze and then that will, kind of loosen it up. I'm going to show you how to just kind of heat it so that it's ready for your donuts. You can make this ahead of time if you'd like, store it in the refrigerator with a piece of plastic wrap on it, and then you're ready to go. But I usually just kind of make it when my donuts are final proofing or resting for cake donuts. And then you can just flavor it however you like. I'm going to use a little bit of vanilla in this one, and I'm just going to eyeball it. I'm like, oh yes, that looks like a quarter teaspoon, which looks like exactly what I want. And I'm going to stir it in. Yum. Look at that. Now, I'm going to pop this on a bain-marie. So I've got water in my pot, and I'm just going to turn that on and heat it up. And it's going to slowly heat my glaze until it's like even looser, and that is going to make dipping the donuts easier. It will be hot on your hands, but we're tough and we've got this. But also, you definitely want to heat the glaze for more delicate donuts like the Krispy Kreme. Like you want to glaze that with warm glaze, otherwise you're going to squish the donut. Technical term there. So now you can see that it's loose and like it's very, very runny. This is ready to use. You're gonna wanna put a piece of plastic on top to keep it from getting that skin, so that when you dip your donuts in, they don't have to like go through a layer of crunchy skin to get to the glaze that's soft underneath. This is warm. This is what it looks like warm, right? So it's thin and it kind of pours very easily from the whisk. And this is the kind of consistency that you want if you're going to glaze, a donut that's already cooled. You want to make sure that your glaze is warm and loose like this, or you'll get too thick of a glaze. You can also double glaze if you'd like. Fun fact, that's how you get that extra thick, crunchy layer on some of those cake donuts. And now you know how to make my classic donut glaze. Super easy, super fast, and you are ready to fry and glaze all the donuts. Today we're gonna make a classic donut glaze. Yeah, okay. But you're gonna wanna put a piece of plastic. It gives you that perfect, just use the other one, I can't. Okay.